My name is Chimnya Muvita from FIZ Rent-A-Car, Zambia. I'm happy to say that I'm honored to be here today to give a speech that I didn't think I was going to give until today. But I'll speak from the heart with the experience that I've had with Insizwe so far. So I joined FIZ Rent-A-Car in 2015, and just then is when they were coming on board. So we've been with them for I can say it's also our anniversary because we are with you for 10 years now. Insizwe has been amazing to us. I can think of many countless times that they've come through for us, but I would like to also just draw your attention to the time that we had COVID-19. When it struck, for rent-a-car services, it became very hard. And we're almost giving up, but I remember Katemba and everybody else coming to just encourage us and just carry on, even when we tried to say that things were really, really hard. These guys are amazing. Their team is so amazing. I can't even think of doing life without them so far, with my 10 years at FIZ so far. They are just amazing. They're an amazing team, and the 10 years we've had with you has been so amazing, and I look forward to 10 more years and many more others. Thank you so very much. What can I say? I always say that this marriage is working, so we are still counting. Thank you so much, and good evening.
Hi everyone, as we promised, we have the CEO of Insizwe Private Brokers, who's going to tell us a little bit about how excited she is at 10 years old. Mrs. Mudenda Namuye, how are you?
I'm well, thank you, Mwelwa. How are you?
I'm doing great, and congratulations. 10 years is a decade. That's a significant milestone. But are you just able to share with us how it feels to get to 10 years and what it's taken for you guys to, get this far?
It feels exciting. It really is exciting. I mean, it feels like you blink and, it's already 10 years. But it's been an interesting journey. As you heard earlier on, starting from a garage, a little storeroom. It didn't really make sense then because, you're taking on a very big risk.
Absolutely. Because you were in corporate. You were in corporate before.
Exactly. You don't even know what the future holds. But yeah, God has been gracious, I must say. It's been a 10 year full of its ups and downs. But we've managed to, pull through. Thank you very much to our clients who've been loyal, been faithful. I think you've seen Liham this evening. We've been able to honor a few of them that started with us on the garage, and it has worked out. But yes, and to a very strong team, I have a very good support system, very agile, very busy, very relatable. So I think they push. And most importantly, our stakeholders. We can't do insurance without someone on the insurance. They're the reason we are in the insurance. So yeah, we've had tremendous support. And this evening, we've had a number of them come through in a lot of help and a lot of support. We're grateful. They are a part of this big pastor.
Yeah.
So the future is big.
Absolutely. And I think, one of the things that I picked up, listening to your speech is how much of importance you placed on, being customer centric. We also observed, even just speaking to some of the, the guests that you had in terms of the long-standing relationship. How would you say that, that has been more or less the foundation of the success of the growth of Insizwe?
So we try to personalize, and I think that's stated in most of our statements. We personalize our relationship with our clients, and I think that's key because it's not easy to sell. You ought to have a relationship, and business is all about networking. So our customers are very dear to us, and like I said, most of them from a long ways with us, and quite a lot of them are quite personal to us, to me and the chairman. I'll call it the chairman. They're quite personal to us, and we're really great. So it's an amazing collaboration. We can't do this by ourselves.
Absolutely, absolutely. Anyway, we won't take up too much of time. Thank you so much for speaking to us, and we wish you another 10 to 100 years more.
Definitely. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So stay tuned for more insights from this particular event and get to know. Hi everyone, we're still on the sidelines of Insizwe's 10th anniversary, and with me is somebody from Insizwe, rather from Savenda, who has been in the relationship with the company for a long time, and he's going to tell me a bit about the journey. How are you doing, and are you able to tell us what your name is and your role as Savenda?
Yes, so my name is Anthony Lukwesa. I'm the Chief Commercial Officer of Savenda General Insurance. So basically, I'm in charge of the operations side, the commercial side of Savenda General Insurance. And I've been with Savenda General Insurance from inception, from day one to sustain.
Absolutely. So earlier on, we were having a conversation, and you were telling us about how the relationship has grown over the years. Are you able to just tell us about how the relationship started in the early days, and how you've seen it evolve, and why Insizwe is such an important partner to Savenda?
Yes. So when we started in 2016, the Zambian market is broker driven. So as you may be aware, you can't deal with all the brokers. I think we've got over 60, 90 brokers in Zambia, and I think Insizwe stood out because of the quality of business that brings to the table. And also, I think we share a long relationship from day one when we just started Savenda General Insurance in 2016. They were also just starting at the time, so their book was still small. And I think because we were also starting, we identified them with ourselves, and we've grown together in that as their book were growing, we're also growing at the same time. So as we stand today, Insizwe is one of the biggest brokers that has contributed to our growth. In that actually now we are now defined in market share of the Zambian market. We have about 2.5% of Zambian market, and part is because of Insizwe, who have been a major contributor to our growth over the past 8 years.
So in a way, you'd say that in the insurance game, synergies like the one that you've had have been very important and critical to the growth of both companies.
Yes, it's very important because you see, the dynamics have changed. A long time, a lot of direct business because people didn't know about insurance. But now I think the understanding is now growing because of financial riches that are going on. And people I think understand that it's better to deal with brokers as opposed to going direct to the insurance companies. And I think because of the way they've defined themselves, Insizwe, so I think they have a lot of huge corporate clientele because of the way they're doing the business. And I think for us, they're a very important client, and that's why we schedule ourselves with them, because I think the business with them has been very straightforward. It's nothing complicated doing briefings with them. When there are claims, we do claims straightforward, and I think you understand their products better.
Absolutely, absolutely. So anyway, what would you say the next 10 years looks like for both firms?
I think these are interesting times in the insurance industry in Zambia, and that you see when we look on the what do you call this? Our regulator. On the regulation side, the regulation is growing, and I think the regulator now is more stringent with how we are governing, how the insurance policies have been governed this time. And also on the market side, the market is also growing because the market, the penetration in insurance in Zambia is very low. Also, I think all the brokers, the regulator themselves, and the insurance companies have come on board. And I think the market share now, in terms of the market penetration, I think it's going to grow. And I say it's interesting times because going forward in the next 10 years, I see the Zambian market growing maybe 2-4-5% because of the deliberate policies that have been in place by the brokers, the insurance companies, and the regulators. So I think this is a watch and learn space, and I think that's why you've seen a lot of insurance companies as well as reinsurance brokers in the market. Actually, in Southern Africa, I think we've got more reinsurance brokers coming on the market. We've got over about 19 reinsurance brokers. The brokers themselves are over about 660. Then the general insurance company is over 90, so we're about 23 insurance general companies. So these are interesting times. And I think as the economy is growing, you're going to see a lot of growth in the insurance sector as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. No, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts and your message of congratulations to Insizwe.
Yes, we just want to say thank you to Insizwe for their support over the 9 years we've been around, and we know they are a capable companion, friend, broker, and we hope we can go with them as they grow even to really larger extents.
Absolutely. So thank you so much, and so to all our viewers, continue to watch all the insights on all our platforms. So stay tuned and get to know. So there you have it. We've had an awesome time with the folks at Insizwe. We've gotten some really great insights about what the last 10 years have been like, as well as how various people have had engagements with the company. So for me, Mwelwa Chibesakunda, for this special episode, stay tuned for more insights and get to know.